from Studio 7E in Rockefeller Center, this is Weekend Today in New York.
Coming up next, coping with loss and emotional eating. We're going to get some advice from two experts on how to soothe your soul without packing on the pounds. Coming up next. Coping with the loss of a parent, a spouse, or a child, anyone so close to you, is a life-altering experience. And while time may help to heal the wounds, the pain always seems to come rushing back during certain times of the year, the holidays, birthdays, and on a day like today, Mother's Day. Can you connect with your lost loved ones to make that pain a little easier to bear? Well, joining us now, intuitive counselors Carmen Harra, author of Holiness, and Colette Reid, who's written a book called The Map. Welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for coming in.
For having us.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, as you both know, I lost my mother just almost a year ago. And of course, today is a very difficult day for me, and I'm sure for anyone who's lost a mother or a parent. You believe that there are things we can do to make this day a little easier to bear, Carmen, connecting spiritually. How so?
Well, the loss of a mother is the hardest thing because you lose the nurturing energy. You lose the love you are coming from. And the most important thing is to remember that your mother is still with you. Her spirit is still with you. And you need that healing. So you need that communication, the constant belief that she's around you. And then there is a way to communicate, and your healing process will start right away. Mm-hmm. So Einstein used to say energy will never die. So your mother is still alive. She's still there. You can talk to her, and she can hear you. Mm-hmm. Ask her to come in a dream, ask her to join you spiritually, write her a journal, write something to her, tell her how much you love her, invite her to the conversation. And I do believe that that is a very, very healing and very powerful message.
A very powerful tool. And Colette, you say there are actual rituals that you can follow.
Yes, and oh, I hope I don't want to cry.
I know, honey, I know.
I lost my mom tragically. Just after my father died, she got a brain tumor, and she died very. It was very, very sad, and the relationship never got resolved. And what I do every Mother's Day is I spray her perfume. And I spray her perfume to have a sense memory of her. Mm-hmm. And I write her a letter. And every single year I've done that for 20 years. And every year something new has occurred for me with her. There's been a deeper understanding of her. Because I think a lot of times we have expectations of our mom, and we see our mothers two-dimensionally in some way. We don't recognize that they are their own person. And certainly for me, because I had a lot of painful stuff with my mom, I was able to peel that onion skin and have a really good cry and not repress my feelings at all. And today I spray it with celebration to her. I love her so much, and I feel her there with her two favorite perfumes, which was Chanel No. 5 and Cabochard and begonias. I usually get a begonia.
That's so interesting because we used to always plant on Mother's Day. That was our ritual. Debbie, my sister, and I, we'd always bring her flowers, and we would plant flowers for her on Mother's Day. And this year we didn't do that. Now it sounds like maybe we should, huh?
Oh, yes.
Really?
You should. You have to act like she's around. She's alive. She can hear you. She can share. She can celebrate. So days of celebration. You don't have to make her feel sad and crying. I don't believe in that. I believe in celebration, in smiling. And I'm absolutely convinced that she's going to try to show you a sign or something. You're going to see her name somewhere, you know, and you're going to have a feeling of her. The energy, the presence is there. And we should always believe there's life after life, and that she will always be with you.
Fascinating.
I am a medium, as Carmen and I do the same thing. So consciousness does not die. But I also believe that you have to cry. I also believe in celebrating.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, it's okay to cry. I think if you don't cry, you're going to end up with a bigger behind.
Well, you know, and that's what we're going to talk about when we come back. That is exactly what we're going to talk about, how food impacts our lives in an emotional way when we come back. Stay tuned. Welcome back on this Sunday morning. We've been talking about reconnecting spiritually with a lost mother or other loved one to make a day like Mother's Day easier to tolerate. And many of us who find ourselves coping with the loss or another problem often turn to food for comfort. What is it about food that soothes us? Well, we've got two intuitive experts here to talk about that. Colette Reid, you say you worked with people.
Well, I do.
And yeah, and you still do.
Right now.
Right now. Yeah, well, you're talking to one because I know the comfort food feeling. So.
No, I have a class that I'm program running right now called Weight Loss for People Who Feel Too Much. It's been running with Hay House. And I teach people how to work with their emotional baggage, basically, and see how it relates to the weight gain or loss. Now, when I lost my mother, I gained 85 pounds in less than 3 months. I didn't even eat too much to do that. So it's not just the food. It's the feelings that make us fat. If we repress those feelings, our bodies are going to try to protect us from ourselves. So there's like this, when there's this war going on, also obviously sugar. We were just talking about that earlier, about the fact that there's a biochemical experience with high carbohydrates and sugar, which is that nourishment, that comforting. For me, you know, I always used food as a way to comfort myself because I had a difficult relationship with my mom. But I related food to mom. That's my primary caregiver. You know, she gave me my first spoon to lick when I was crying. When my mom used to give me food instead of picking me up. So she'd like, you know, if I'd cry, she goes, here, eat something. So, but, you know, and I've been very, very heavy. And I lost the weight when I stopped dieting. I just stopped eating sugar, I stopped dieting, and I dealt with my emotions. And I really, really faced the fact that I had to grieve. If you don't grieve, you get fat, and that's what I believe.
Wow.
I also believe that you have to bring to balance the emotional mind with the rational mind. Because the very moment there's a chemical imbalance, your serotonin, that feel-good hormone, will drop, and then you're craving sugar. But the moment sugar gets into your system, it's converted into fat in a minute, because sugar converts faster from the metabolic point of view. And then the next second is the vicious cycle. The serotonin drops again. So you want to eat again, and it's all this eating issue that is the biology of it. But under the same token, you need to control your emotion. You need to pay attention to the glycemic index. You need to eat fruits and vegetables that have serotonin in it. Like eat a lot of tomatoes, bananas. Exercise a lot, it releases the endorphin, it releases the level of, it raises the negativity, and the level of the serotonin goes up, and immediately you feel good. So this is the biology of it.
The movement is really key. What I found too is we have a particular machine. It's a whole body vibration machine. So for people who don't want to go to the gym, and they stand on it, and it's true. You have to be able to have the body move to some degree. It has to move, but it's not even. But the difference is it's not like I'm going to the gym and going on a diet. That's wrong. That's not going to work, because that's like punishing the body. It's like saying you're not allowed to express yourself. I have found the greatest success. I have 600 students right now. 80% of them have gained weight without even overeating that much, because their emotions are stuck in their body and they're too scared to go to the gym or move. So even just walking, you know,
dancing.
walking. Oh, I love to dance. Absolutely, dancing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's very significant to surround yourself with wonderful people, to control your emotion. Emotional intelligence is everything.
It's everything. Wonderful people
everything.
like both of you. We so appreciate you joining us this morning. I'm sure you've helped a lot of people. You've sure helped me. Thank you so much, Carmen, Colette. We appreciate it. Happy Mother's Day.
You too.
We're coming right back with a preview of Meet the Press.